Ducky Derby. It looks like child's play, but this little yellow toy fills tubs with money for local kids and charities. The Ducky Derby is a local tradition in Santa Cruz, and it turns out in cities across the country. Every year for a quarter century, the chance to temporarily adopt and race a rubber ducky at Harvey West Park raises tens of thousands of dollars for local nonprofits and student scholarships.
1991 was our first Ducky Derby. It was an idea brought to us by Edie Rittenhouse, one of our longtime members, and she'd seen one in Swim, Washington. We dumped many rubber ducks into the river by a crane and had built boundaries, but it was a little more difficult than we expected. The tide changed, they were going the wrong way, and we had paddle boats to get them down to the finish line. And thank goodness a couple members went to another race over the hill and discovered that you didn't have to be in a natural body of water, and decided to make our own raceway. And that, even though that in itself was a lot of work and a challenge, it was so much more efficient and made the event much easier.
This year, some 12,000 racing duckies were adopted at $5 each. Each is ID'd so that owners can claim prizes and bragging rights.
The children, they just are so excited when they get there, and they love to watch the ducks, but they have such fun with the carnival games, and then they go over and they get their prizes, and then they come running back to show everyone what they won. And so I think that's the highlight, is the children.
We call it adopt because you don't get to keep your duck, which a lot of kids think they do, and you don't know which of your ducks is yours when they're racing, because we have 12,000. So we do race them in heats, and then we have ducks from every heat run in our big final race. And there's heat prizes, and then our final prizes, we have over 100 prizes. Our top prize valued at $25,000 to $3,000.
Ducky Derby, along with Omega News' other fundraising efforts, delivered $100,000 total to dozens of local organizations and students this year.
They come to us from Great American Duck, and they are shipped from someplace within the country to us, and then we get them prepared for the race, and then we ship them off to the next community that is having the same kind of an event.
Our Ducky Derby raised almost $65,000. So Ducky Derby doesn't raise all of our funds, but it is our major fundraiser and where we raise most of our money.
Some of them have been there as children, and now they come and they volunteer their time to help us put it on, and that's great. We really appreciate that kind of help, and it's always good to see them, especially the ones that we have given scholarships to when they come back and help us. It's not only the help, but it's a chance for us to catch up with them.
And the annual Ducky Derby promises to be a bright idea that really pays off for many years to come.
We're getting there. Omega News of Santa Cruz has donated over $1 million through the years, and in the last 24, soon to be 25, we can say that Ducky Derby's been a great part of that in raising our funds.